Look, every defeat is bad. It's not about young team or it's not about experienced team. It's an Indian team, and we take pride in winning each and every game for our country. Young team is not an excuse. We represent 140 crore proud Indians, and we will try and give our absolute best with no excuses. So we will turn up every test match thinking that we can win the test match and win the series.
Coach, just wanted to ask, there's always that question mark to balance the depth in batting against picking 20 wickets. Now, I'm not just asking you to take stock of this test match, but going forward, how do you plan to balance that? Because Shardul, I'm hoping, was in the squad also because of his batting, because he's a bowling all-rounder, as you mentioned. So going forward, is there a temptation to go in with 5 specialist bowlers just to pack up?
See, all depends on the surface. I can't sit here and decide that what combination are we going to go with. Yes, it's important to take 20 wickets. That is the only way you can win test matches. You can, as I've always said, one thing that you can score 1,000 runs, but there are no guarantees that you're going to win a test match. But if you take 20 wickets, more often than not, you'll end up winning a game of test match. So yes, the first and topmost priority is to take 20 wickets, but it also depends on what surface we play on and what combination we want to go with. But yes, 20 wickets are important.
Just a small
No
follow-up.
problem. Go for it.
Harshit Rana was added to the squad as for the first test. That's what the BCCI official statement said. So what is the plan with him going forward? Does he continue to stay with the squad?
See, I haven't spoken to the chairman selector. I'll speak to the chairman selector because there was a bit of a niggle in the group. That's why we wanted him as a backup. But at the moment, everything looks fine. So if
All
everyone,
bowlers are fine now.
yeah, if everyone is fine, that he will have to fly back. But I'll still speak to the chairman. Hi.
Surprised with the conditions here. You come here before, not much help for the bowlers.
No, we weren't, to be honest, because the way England bats, the way England plays their cricket, we always expected that it's going to be something like this. But then on day one, we thought that there was going to be more for the bowlers. But again, I think that's fine. Look, ultimately, it's not about it's about the conditions, but it's more about what we do on of those conditions is more important. And again, my answer remains the same that we were always in the game from day one to even till day five. But again, if the condition remains the same, we will definitely be in play for in the next test match.
Gautam, I just want to ask about the state of the ball. There were a lot of times that the players wanted to get talking to the umpires to sort of put through the test and maybe, were you surprised at all? Because as early as, say, the 20th over, they were,
No, I wasn't surprised. These things happen. Sometimes it can go out of shape because of the quick outfield, and there are so many. The square is full of wickets. Sometimes it can actually go out of shape as well, and sometimes it can go really soft as well. And for me, I think the important thing in these conditions is the ball, because I think once it's overcast and if the ball is in good shape, obviously it can start to do a lot more as compared to normally if it's out of shape. So that could be one of the reasons. And these are small things. I think it's up to the umpire and the bowler what they feel is important.